was in Morocco. I led a tour there. I did 12 days as a scholar in residence on a tour. And in Morocco, you still have these tanneries. Uh, it's the smelliest thing you've ever seen in your life. These giant vats of color things. You have to wear a face mask with like mint and stuff stuck down it just to be able to smell it. So Jews were confined to the really crappy, stinky parts of town, tanneries, foundries, stuff like that. So the word ghetto comes from
Comes
there,
from
I
there.
believe. And it's, by the way, even, and you can see the same thing in the Muslim world, that a lot of the Jew is not liked, he's tolerated, and you have to distinguish between the treatment of the church's official attitude towards Jews and how the local priests may have treated Jews, also how the governments, whether it be the kings or the nobility of different parts of Europe, treated Jews who were never liked, but often valued because of their literacy and their Jews were numerate and literate. They could read and they were good at math and they were educated and had business ties and not loyal to any local population. So we're very useful to keep around. So not so much the church, but much of the nobility of Europe always kept their Jews close and needed them. So they were valued, although despised. And you see the same thing with the king of Morocco, the melech, which comes from the word salt, which is a very valuable commodity. Next to all the royal palaces in the cities in Morocco is always the Jewish quarter, because the king needed his Jews close. A, to be
Right.
able to possibly protect them because they were valued, and B, because I need them near me. They need them for work. They're valuable people. So it's this really crazy dance of a relationship we have. By the way, in the 14th century, because of accusations against the church, Gregory the Ninth burns 24 cartloads of the Talmud in Paris. And this is, remember, back then before the printing press, which is only in the middle of the 15th century, the average Orthodox Jew in his small family library has far more books than the greatest rabbis of Europe owned.